Hey everybody, thanks for joining me. Here's the scenario. You've had a good day out in the woods, nice campfire, some coffee, maybe something to eat, but you've stayed too long. You've stared at that campfire too long. Now it's going to be dark anytime. But you're prepared. You have your knife, you have your axe, you have a saw, you have proper clothing. As you see, I have a tarp here. But do you have everything? When it's night, you need a way to see. You need illumination. If you've forgotten your flashlight or your headlamp at home, you've made a critical error. That's why I consider a headlamp or a flashlight to be a critical piece of survival equipment. Have you ever left home without it? So that's not really news to most of us, is it? Most of us consider a good flashlight or headlamp to be critical gear, don't we? We wouldn't think of coming out here at night without proper illumination. So I've stayed out here intentionally so I could do a proper field test of a new light from Thrunite, the TH02. I'm not a big fan of unboxing videos. I like to thoroughly test gear before I bring it to you. So that's why I'm here. Let's take a look at the TH02. Here it is. It's a nice looking headlamp actually. Impact resistant from a height of 1.5 meters. Waterproof to a depth of 2 meters. So that's very nice. It has a rechargeable battery, of course. That's rechargeable through this port on the side. All functions are handled with this button here. It has various modes from Firefly all the way up to Turbo. It also has a SOS mode. Now SOS mode on a headlamp is something I've really grown to like. It also has a memory function built in, so when you turn the flashlight on, it automatically goes to the last mode you had, except for SOS and for Turbo. So tonight I'm going to continue to break down camp. I'm going to walk out using this headlamp. I'm going to take you all with me, and when it's all done, I'll let you know what I think about this headlamp. So there's camp broken down. Seemed to work pretty good. I have about a 40-minute walk out now, so there's going to be lots of opportunities to get some footage on the way out. Let's hit the trail. Lots of tracks in the woods. Right now I'm on high. This is medium. Medium is actually what I would use most of the time. Provides enough light to see without draining the battery too quickly. Okay, made it back to the truck. That was a really nice night hike out. How did the headlamp work? Let's start with the controls. So there's a big button on the side here to go through the modes. It sticks out, it's rubberized. It's very easy to find when it's on top of your head. That's a good thing. When you depress it, there's an audible click and there's a really nice tactile feedback. Super easy to go through the modes, just press and hold. I mean, you can't get any easier than that, right? So that's a good thing. There's a blue light here, an indicator that I have a pretty good charge left. When that gets down to red, it means you need to swap out the battery or charge the battery. The holder is very comfortable. The actual holder for the flashlight is heavy duty. This flashlight's never going to fall out, but it is a little difficult to twist and pivot. Okay, so if you're one that likes to twist and pivot for reading maps and books all the time, just be warned, it's a little tight to twist and pivot, okay? I used it for probably an hour and 10 minutes today. It was fully charged when I left the house. About 20 minutes at camp. The rest of the time was walking out, stopping, filming, and probably half of that time I had it on medium. The other half of the time it was on high, and I was also cycling through turbo modes and SOS modes, just getting more of a feel for the flashlight and showing you all on film how the flashlight was working. So I gave it a pretty good workout on the way out. And for the most part, medium is great. Medium lights up enough of the trail for me. I would likely keep it on medium most of the time. Is high better? Yeah, high is brighter. High is better. You know, it lights up more of the trail, wider part of the trail. So it's nice to have that option. One thing about this headlamp is you can really only access turbo when the headlamp is fully charged. Okay? By the time I got out to the truck, I tried to get turbo mode. Well, it wasn't really accessible. It would come on and then shut off. High is still available. Now, is that a problem for me? Not really. I asked Thrunite about it, and yes, that's just the way it is. So if it's a problem for you that you need to have a fully charged headlamp to access turbo, just be warned. So anyway, that's the Thrunite TH02 flashlight in a nutshell. Do I like it? Yeah, I really like it. Thrunite sent it to me for review. I'm just giving you my honest opinion. Not trying to sell you a headlamp, just trying to show you a headlamp. Alright, so if you want to take a look at one of these online, I'll leave a link down below where you can take a look. Pretty snazzy little light. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I appreciate it when you do. Please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I appreciate it a lot, and it helps out the channel. So until next time, see ya. Take care.